evening to you. My name's Wayne. I am the Lone Cybertronian. Next review as promised. I'm sorry it's taken so long to get to you, but I've had a bit of a nasty cold the last week and I haven't been able to talk very well, and I've pretty much been bedridden, so I had to give it a miss, but I'm feeling a little bit better. I've work tomorrow, so I thought I'd sneak this review in before we get back to the old grind. So, as I said, I'm going to do all three of the Bumblebee Studio Series guys, the new ones. So I did Brawn last, so today we're going to offer up the next one in line, which is a Ratchet. I don't own many Ratchets. I only realised the other day. I made a special effort to get the Earthrise version with Lifeline, which cost me more than I'd have liked, but it was a set that I wanted. And I realised that I actually don't own many like normal G1 themed Ratchets, and I quite like this version here. So I thought I'd pick him up. So anyway, enough of my waffling and my face. Let's see how the little fella gets on with a bit of scrutiny. And here we go. So we're going to start in robot mode as I usually do. So clearly that's Ratchet. If you're even remotely interested in Transformers G1, you only have to look at that to realise, yep, that's Ratchet. You've got the chest window, you've got the head crest and everything in place, the colour scheme. It's undoubtedly Ratchet. There are a lot of cool things on here I like about this. I mean, the detailing on it's really nice. Something I really like as well is the way that the wheels all appear on his legs. They don't appear anywhere else, even though I think it's the outer ones are actually fake. But I don't know, something about that. The window in the front looks really, really nice. Yeah, but all round the detailing is really, really good. Really quite pleased with him. Comes with his great big blaster rifle, which is in like a brown kind of colour, same kind of thing as Brawn's, if I'm thinking right. And if you don't want him to hold it, he does actually have a little slot right there on his back, and you can just slide it in there, and you can just have it on his back, so you don't have to have him holding his weapon, you can just have it out of the way. Posability, so we've got his head on a ball joint, so that goes all over the place. Arms coming out to the sides and forward and backwards. Love those shoulders. There's something about those that are really, really quite interesting. I don't know. We've got a hand swivel? No wrist swivel, because the hands flip into the torso. I haven't played with this guy for a little bit, so I'm a little bit rusty. We do have a waist swivel, which is nice, but as you transform him, that bit can be a bit confusing because there's almost a double waist swivel in there. It's a little bit strange. I will say that transforming this guy for the first few times really confused me, and it took me a while to understand how everything is supposed to line up, especially with the waist swivel, and then there's another swivel in there as well. It's like, which one do we use, which one do we don't use, and all the rest of it. But anyway, carrying on, we've got plenty forward, back and side to side motion in the legs. We got knees for days, well, about 90 degrees. Don't come forward. And the feet, are they on a ball joint? Feet? No, but they're not on a ball joint, but they do have your usual ankle tilt. And have we got any back? We've got a tiny bit of back and forth, but not really anything to scream about. Nothing that, oh, actually, no. I lied. It did just come out further than I thought. Probably a transformation hinge. I can't really remember at this stage. But yeah, so you've actually got quite a lot of foot in there. So yeah, he's easily as posable as you'd expect him to be these days. He does look pretty damn good. The face is a little bit indistinct and blurry, like because of all the mechanical detailing going on, but there is a face in there. You can clearly see nose and a pair of lips and eyes. So for I think they're deluxe size, these guys. For a deluxe price point, they're actually really well detailed, and they're nice, actually really nice figures. But yeah, that's a Ratchet in his glorious looking robot mode. Like I say, really nice and aesthetically pleasing. If you like Ratchet as a design, you know, the colour scheme and everything, then yeah, you should be quite pleased to add him to your little collection. One of my concerns here is that there's a lot of paint on this clear blue plastic here, because it's clear. Yeah, put your teeth back in, boy. that is clear blue plastic, and obviously this is white paint on top, and I've got a feeling as the time goes on you can probably see a little bit of wear there, that it'll probably wear off. My guys spend a lot of time on display, so hopefully that won't be the case with Ratchet here, but I just don't know. I'm not sure if that's painted. I think that's paint as well. So that's my only concern with him, is there's just quite a bit of paint on him that may disappear over time, but I'm not going to argue with that. So yeah, that's Ratchet in his lovely looking robot mode. Oh god. Oh, it's Sunday night and I'm having one of those moments. Anyway, so let's get him into his vehicle mode and we shall continue. And here is Ratchet in his truck mode. You can't really say ambulance mode because obviously there's nothing on there to say that it is an ambulance. It's just a white van. I mean, it could be a Cybertronian ambulance if they have such things on Cybertron. I always think of that as an earthen thing. So, but yeah, he transforms into a rather compact little white vehicle. I remembered how to transform him, and I must admit, going through the steps to transform him, once you know kind of what goes where, you notice the tabs and everything, and the way they've actually been designed to click into place, and the way everything kind of fits together. He's actually really well designed for everything to click in. And like I say, as long as you've got a vague idea of what you're doing, you'll kind of see where tabs are meant to go. Like for example, there are two posts on his forearms that tab into his feet. If you can believe that, the legs kind of curl up in here and the feet end up on his waist plate, and then the kind of back, the body and arms and everything compress into the back end. It's a really cool transform actually, once you know what you're doing with it, and as a result you get this little Cybertronian van, as I say, a little bit of cargo space on the back. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say about it, but it does look quite nice. I actually like the cockpit on the front. I think that's quite funky. Rolls. There's clearance, so it will roll quite nicely. He's on a bit of a hill here, so he's coming towards me. But yeah, he does go, which also surprised me. There's a little bit of clearance. Holds together pretty well. You know, he's not going to fly apart or anything. But yeah, I'm actually really pleased. He does. I have a weapon storage on the back of his truck as well, so he just literally put the handle into the hole there, and there you go. So he's got his massive cannon on top, and there you go. So there he is, all armed up, and if I'm really honest, it doesn't look too bad at all. Everything looks absolutely fine. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about our man Ratchet here. I actually really like him. I wasn't so keen at first because I didn't like the transform, but now I've got used to it. I'm thinking I like him a lot more than I did before. And like I said, this vehicle mode, I wish I could put my finger on what it is that appeals, but I can't. But there is something that really appeals to me about this vehicle mode. Could possibly have done with some painted headlights at the back there, or tail lights, sorry. Oh, that detailing again in there. But on a deluxe size, I'm not going to bother too much about that. Looks fine, and as I said, that's possibly an earthen touch anyway, where, you know, this is obviously a Cybertronian vehicle. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased to have a Cybertronian version of Ratchet that's as good as this. Really quite chuffed. So yeah, that's my review of our man Ratchet here. I will try and get the one out for Wheeljack sooner rather than later, hopefully sometime this week. But as always, if you have any questions, queries, or any requests for anybody that you want me to look at, then by all means throw them at me. I've still got a lot lined up to do, so I will be trying to get them out as quick as I can, especially with new releases coming up as well. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you're having a good evening, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.